You all have an amazing brain. Brain is a fantastic piece of art. It's able to do so many wonderful things. But sometimes, as any complex system, the brain just doesn't work as you would like it works. For people living with epilepsy, the neurons can experience a sudden burst of intense electrical activity causing seizures. And even with the great progress of scientists, there are still 20 million people to whom we cannot find the good treatments which would help to reduce the number of seizures. In my PhD, I mainly do mathematics. Mathematics is a great tool to understand better the neurons. With the computer, you can even simulate neurons or simulate the interaction between neurons and potential drugs to predict the potential effect. And it's a great tool because you can pick the best drugs. And I'm kind of focused on the idea that we all have a different brain. So we should all have a different mathematical model to simulate the interaction between neurons and drugs to pick the best drug. And it would be so much wonderful. But it hasn't been done yet because finding the best mathematical model of someone is a very complicated task. The only solution you have is to do billions of simulation of the mathematical models and then pick the best one. And with the power of our computer, it would just take too much time. So the solution I have taken to overcome this situation is to use a statistical method called emulator. An emulator will simulate the billion of mathematical models very quickly. It will be less accurate, but it will be so quick that it's very interesting because we will simulate billion of them and then we will pick the mathematical model which gave quite good results. We know that our mathematical model is in this group. And to be sure that the simulation of those mathematical models are accurate, we will simulate again this small group of mathematical models, but this time very slowly, very accurately, and then we will pick the best one, our mathematical model. I would like to improve the emulator, but to make it faster and more accurate, but there are already interesting results, and I hope that one day the emulator will be used. People will enter with epilepsy will enter in the doctor's office. The doctor will record the electrical activity of their brain, and then he will simulate with a mathematical model for those people, and then he will simulate different drugs and predict the effect. Then, with his expertise plus the help of the mathematical model, he will pick the best drug for the person. Thank you.